Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Uh-oh. Let's go. Come on. Hello, everyone. For anyone watching this back, it is cold outside. We are walking. Here are my boys, Buddy peeing on the bush, and Snoopy, and we got poop bags connected to one of the leashes. That way I don't have to carry um, the poop bag pouch. Okay. All right. Hold on. It is freezing out here. It's freezing where I am anyway. I'm in California. It's cold. I don't even know what the temperature is. 52. Um, but yeah. All right. So me and my daughter last night went to go see Five Nights at Freddy's. Loved it. The second one. And the way it ended, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a third one. So whenever that happens. And then we went from the grocery store. I mean, we went from the movie theater and walked over to the grocery store because they were like close to each other. And then I got this really pretty um, Starbucks mug. Oh, it's okay. Oh, they see another doggy. Come on, let's go. Come on. Anyway, come on, buddy. Buddy wants to play all the time with the doggies. Okay, come on. All right. So anyway, we saw Five Nights at Freddy's and loved it. All right. And we went to the movie, like our movie theater that we went to. And I'm pretty sure a lot of movie theaters have this now with the reclining seats and like a tray in front of you so you can put your food up there. And so it's always, I love when I can be comfortable watching a movie, right? So I did that. And then we had pizza last night for dinner. I got this really pretty, gorgeous Starbucks coffee mug. It looks like green like scales from like a mermaid. Really, really pretty. And I got a Starbucks ornament. It says 2025 on it. So got that. And yeah. And I started putting my daughter's baby shower gift together. I'm not saying what it is because my daughter will go back and watch. And so that's been exciting and everything. But I hope you guys are having a good Saturday so far. I was writing down some things in my planner before. I did the smallest grocery order, like so small. My husband wanted some fried rice, so I just got the stuff for that. And then my daughter wanted some oranges and some strawberry yogurt, so I got that. And I ordered a candle for my grocery store, like a holiday candle. And we'll see if they actually have it. I did substitute it for another holiday candle, but I've been like shit out of luck lately when it comes to like my grocery store that I go to and holiday candles. Like it's like the website will say they have it, but it's not in the store because it doesn't reflect the store inventory. So we'll see. We'll see. Um, so the other day I went to Dollar Tree and what did I get? I got some new to me skincare items, like from the brand the Dermacell, and then I got a perfume for Five Below, which was next door. So yeah, that's been my life lately. And I I have some planner stickers coming my way from Blissful J Design. I got some from Ballissi Casa Gifts coming that I ordered today. I have some Simply Gilded stuff that I ordered along with my subscription box, and then my DEK order is coming. Hello, hi Kira. Hello. I'm assuming you're a Rodrigo fan. I like Olivia Rodrigo too. I like her music. I don't relate to the music, but I like her music. It is cold out here, y'all. It's cold. I hope you guys are having a good Saturday so far, wherever you guys are. Just out doing my daily walks with my boys. Today, what I did is my husband, because me and my husband, we walk. We sometimes we walk the dogs together on a walk, and then sometimes we'll walk them to the dog park, and then there's times I'll walk them by myself. But other times we walk the dogs together. And so my husband was saying that because he works and I'm with the dogs majority of the day, and he was saying you should create like a routine, because he knows how I am about routines, like because I have anxiety. I deal with anxiety, and so routine is like crucial for me. I don't like surprises or anything like that. And so he was like, if you get the dogs on a routine, like certain times a day you do things, that way they'll know, like, when it's time for a walk and when it's time for food and everything. Because they typically get food around the same time each day, twice a day, right? And so I went to Canva, the app, and I just found like a time, like a routine, little template, and I created a routine for my doggies. And it just revolves around my day. And it's gonna work out really, really well. Mostly Monday through Friday. The weekends we sleep in, so time will be adjusted a little bit, but still the same thing. With training and whatnot, because it's not only is it important for dogs to have physical exercise, mental exercise is much better, is a better exercise for them because it tires them out and makes them think. So yeah, I've been doing inside mind exercises. Hello, with Snoopy since we first got him. Like the snuffle mat and the puzzle boards and everything where you put like the treats in them. Am I single? No, I'm married. This month, December 19th, I will have been married 20 years to my husband. 20 years, crazy. And so, can you dare me what? Dare me what? If it's anything inappropriate. No, see, I'm not gonna hold it to you though. Yeah, I am married. Yes, I've been married for 20 years, been with my husband for 25. We have a 23-year-old daughter who is married, and she's having her first baby um, in February. And I have a 17-year-old daughter. Um, and that's it. Yeah. We've had a good life so far. So far. Hold on. We're going to cross the street. Hold on. We're gonna. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Got your uncle again? Oh, okay. Well, congratulations. Congratulations. Yeah, I have nephews, and I have a niece. And so my daughter's having a boy. So we're gonna get another boy back in the family. Yeah, I have one biological sister, two biological brothers. I have a brother-in-law and a sister-in-law, and another kid or twins. Oh wow. Okay. I mean, having a baby is exciting. Having a baby is exciting. Oh, they don't know yet. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. My daughter told me she was pregnant on my birthday in September. So that was one of the best gifts I could ever get from anybody. And so, yeah, it was such a nice gift. Babies are always exciting. Babies are always exciting. Sorry, y'all. Helicopter. Okay, let's go. Hello, hello. But yeah, here's my boys. Here's my boys. Doing good. They walk really well together. They walk really well together. They like to be in each other's business though. Like if one of them's pooping, I kind of have to move the other one away because, you know, they like to protect each other while they're going to the bathroom because they're vulnerable. I don't know if you guys knew that, but there's a reason why dogs will follow you to the bathroom because they think you're vulnerable and you need protecting. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Look at y'all getting tangled. Okay. Oh, all right. Come on. Oh, hold on, buddy. Hold on. The leash is wrapped around your leg. There we go. Come on. There we go. Good boy. Okay, let's go. Okay. All right, hold on, y'all. Sorry if the camera, my phone is moving a bit. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. Kind of. There we go. All right. The leash was tangled up. Oh, okay. So this is her second baby that she's having? Her second? Yeah, my. All right, you too. Yeah, my muffin shop is closed. After I had my daughter, I got my tubes tied. I was like, yeah, no more kids for me. Bye. Hold on. Make sure we don't show street signs because people can be crazy on the internets. All right. I don't like to show anything that could reveal where I may live or street signs. I don't talk about anything that is only like there's only like one thing of it like near my house or something like that. Like if I told you I live near a Starbucks, that would not tell you anything. If I told you I live near a school, that wouldn't tell you anything. If I told you I live by a gas station, that could be anywhere. But things like I try to keep like neighborhood names or if there's, like a gate, like anything that can reveal where I am, I don't. I don't know if you guys, there's this girl I watch on YouTube and she talks about like the dangers of what women do online, like showing like a full house tour or an apartment tour and they start from like the outside of their house, like how dangerous that is, and showing like, oh, this is where I walk my dogs, and they show like the exact route, or they show the lobby of their building. There was this girl, her name, I don't know if you guys know, her name was Time the Infamous. She was like a big makeup person back in the day. So anyway, she lives in Vegas, all right? And she had moved into this very luxurious apartment. And she went out to like the balcony on the first floor, mind you, and was like, oh, I don't mind showing you this because we have security. So I wanted to see how easy it would be to find her apartment building because when she showed what it looked like across the street from her apartment, there was a hotel sign. And I was like, okay. So I found a hotel in downtown Las Vegas. I've been to Vegas enough. If you would have asked me to name which hotel was next to one, I probably could tell you. And so I looked up the hotel for downtown, right? And I did a Google Street View. And I was able to find her apartment building. And to be sure, I was like, okay, I know what the lobby of her apartment building looks like because she showed it. She showed the gym. She showed where the mail lockers are. And I found it. Based on a little information. And that's what this girl is talking about. Like when, especially women, when they are showing their locations, like places they go a lot, and everything. And there are people who like, they'll say, oh, when I post about my vacation, I'm already back home. I was like, you know what? That's a good idea. Because usually I'm a person where if I'm somewhere, I'll post it in real time. But I don't think you could be too safe on the internet these days. I really don't. I don't think you can. So I think the next time I go on vacation, people will find out when I get back home. Is so that also one thing you should never ever do. Never do. I don't care if they're your best friend online. Never let any stop. My dog hates loud noises. Like he does not like it. Is never show where your security cameras are. Do not ever show where your security cameras are. Let me repeat that. Do not ever show where your security cameras are. Do not point to them on your stories. Do not share the app. Do not show where they are, what you can see, nothing. Because this is very dangerous. If people know where your cameras are, then they might know how to try and avoid them if they want to come do something crazy to you. Okay. So, street signs, y'all. So please, please never show where your cameras are or point like don't do it intentionally. If there's one thing, like if you're doing a story and somebody says, oh, that must be a camera behind her, you know what I mean? And I try to avoid that because I do have I think everybody should have camera. Cameras are so cheap these days. They're not expensive like they used to be. They're really not. um Even if you only have a Ring doorbell, that's better than nothing. um But yeah, I mean, I have security cameras inside my house, outside my house. And it's great because if my husband ever has to travel for work, he can always, there's two women at home, right? And I tend not to let anybody know that my husband is on a business trip until after he's already gotten back. Like, I try not to do anything that would bring attention to that, right? And so, also, I've heard people say, like, quit telling people you live alone or something like that, Trying to see how long I've been walking. Okay, we're going to walk back. My goal is to do 40 minutes of walking every single day. And we have been doing that, at least 40. At least 40 minutes of exercise. So, yeah. So, whenever I'm doing a stream or I'm doing stories where I'm showing myself walking or with my dogs, I never like point the camera up to show like, oh yeah, we're walking down the street over here, or anything like that. And one thing, I never show the front of my house. I never show the front of my house, because I don't need anybody to know what the front of my house looks like, So, because I had someone ask me, just one person, they were like, oh, did you decorate the front of your house for Christmas? If you wouldn't mind, showing it or whatever, because I showed like the insides. And I was like, oh, yeah, I did, but I don't show the front of my house. She was like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. I was like, oh, no. Because she was just genuinely asking, like, did I decorate my house? I was like, yeah, I did the outside, but I don't show the outside of my house. And these things I'm telling you, it's just little things you could do to make yourself more safe online. And even if you think that, oh, nobody cares about me. Oops, nobody cares about me. Nobody's going to care about where I live. You never know who's watching. You never know who's crazy. There are people out there there's no motive. They're just crazy, right? And you may trigger something inside them and they try to come on you. I've heard of scary, like, YouTube stories of people showing up to YouTubers' houses because they show so much of themselves online. Showing whole layouts of their house. Like, there's parts of my house that, as long as I've been on Instagram, as long as I've been on YouTube, there are parts of my house that I have never shown publicly, never, and I never will. There's rooms in my house I have never shown, I never will. So, such good advice. So many people way overshare. You never know. Exactly. You never know. And also be careful of who you're sharing like your information with, like who you're sharing your address with, because there are people who will act like they're friendly in your DMs or whatever just to get information from you. You know what I mean? So just be mindful of who you're talking to and who you're sharing information with, and what you're telling them. I understand, like, social media is great. You can have genuine relationships, and I've created genuine friendships because of YouTube, because of Instagram, whatever. And I can count on one hand the amount of people that I would give my address to. Like, these are people that I don't just talk to them in the DMs. I actually talk to them in text message, and I have their phone numbers and I have their addresses and everything. But just be careful of what you're sharing online and who you're sharing it to. Be careful of what you're telling people. Um, be careful of if you're not home, and if people know you live alone. Like, don't always let people know you're away from the house. Like, if you want, okay, let's say you want to do like a shop with me, right? Let's say you're doing a shop with me. You're going to the mall, the grocery store. It's okay to film that, but don't post them until you get home. Like, you don't always want to let people know when you're out from your house, right? Especially if people know where you are. You don't want people to be like, well, yeah, Kristen goes to the grocery store every Monday at 3 p.m. You know what I mean? Uh, like, oh yeah, Kristen's talking about she's going on vacation and she's not going to be home for 5 days, and we know her address. You know what I mean? Like, people don't care that you have security cameras. People don't care. They'll say she's not home. So yeah, from now on, whenever we go on vacation, um, I will not be posting anything until I get back. Like, um, we're taking a couple of vacations next year in the beginning of the year, a couple of vacations, and then we'll definitely be doing some in the summer and whatnot. And so I am not going to be posting anything about that until I get home, and it'll be a little bit adjusted because I like anytime we go to Vegas, I like, look, this is the hotel tour, and I can still film that stuff. I just don't need to post it. You know what I mean? So it's it's somebody I follow, who I follow here on. I'm subscribed to her. Hey, Susan. Hey, how you doing? I was just talking about the importance of safety online, and like how people have said that, when they go on vacation, you know, they don't post about it until they're already home. I posted a pic of our front yard Christmas decorations and lights, and hubby told me to edit pictures to blur out our address from the front. Yeah, Um, now here's the thing, like, my house is public record because I own it. So you can easily find where I live, right? If you really want to know. That's one thing if somebody goes looking for your address. But you know, if you are doing your part and you're being careful by, like, blurring addresses, or, say the front of your house is very distinct, putting it in black or white so people can't see what color it is, or, you have certain type of like architecture, you know. Right, I'm just saying, being safe online. Like, no one has tried to do anything dangerous to me, anything yet, Susan. I'm just talking about, like, just little things people do online. Like, don't ever do a house tour. Um, if you are doing live streams, don't do a live stream walking through your house. Don't. Like, no one should know the blueprint of your house from watching you on a live stream. They shouldn't. Just be safe, especially if you're putting your face out there, and people know your name and things about you online. Like, it's just it's there's just always ways to be smarter when it comes to um, being online. And like I said, there's certain rooms in my house that I have never shown publicly, and I never will. You know, and I've never, like, shown the layout of my house ever, not one time. And so, I'm just like, uh, Susan, I've been catching up on your videos. I've been, like, watching your videos and everything. That Christmas book that you have, Susan, what Christmas book was that? With the little, you had like a little Christmas house. It reminded me of Candyland. It was so adorable. Right, exactly. Okay. Exactly. You know, um, yeah, it's in, if you go to the same store a lot, quit telling people what store you go to. Like, if I say I'm going to the Dollar Tree, I never show the outside of the Dollar Tree. Never. All right. If I say I'm going to the grocery store, I don't ever show the outside of the grocery store. All right. Never. Never. That sticker book is adorable. Adorable. Yes. And I'm gonna put this out there. Okay. Here's the thing. I don't hate sticker books. The reason why I choose kits over sticker books is because a lot of times I'm not going to use a whole sticker book. You know what I mean? So, and here's the thing, sticker books are great for people who want a lot of stickers for a very cheap price. All right. So if you're trying to be frugal, sticker books are the way to go. All right. Okay. But if you're a person like me where you don't have to be frugal, um, I know I'm going to get my money's worth out of a kit versus a book. I don't dislike sticker books though. I just if I'm going to choose one, I'm going to choose a kit. But I have gotten some really cute ones from Amazon. Like this Winter Magic one, I used so much of that sticker book last year or this year, and I still have some stickers left. And I got like a lemon sticker book last summer, and I used it this year, and a little bit last year, and it'll get used in 2026. Those little cheap sticker books on Amazon that are like $10 or something like that, those are cute. They're cute. I mean, and let's face it, like a lot of these sticker books, whether you're buying them from Amazon, you're buying them from Happy Planner, you're buying them from Heather Kell, they're all getting made in China. They're all getting made in China. They're just priced differently. Um, so I'm not picky. I'm not picky when it comes to my stickers. Not too much. Because I figure if you like the stickers, it is to me, as far I care about the design more than I care about the actual sticker quality. And that's just me. I figure that even with as many planners and journals I decorate, I'll probably exactly. You know, like for instance, I did my planner stack video, and like I have my weeks. I have 2 weeks, and I have my journal, and I have my planner. That's four planners, right? And I'm saving like my kits, like my Simply Gilded kits and like kits I get from Etsy. I'm saving that for my planner. So I'm gonna have a lot. And then I'm gonna use like I have like a lot of loose stickers that I have like ephemera books that are great for like junk journaling and everything. I'm gonna say that for my journal. And then um and like my journal, I usually decorate like a week at a time, but I'm not gonna do that because there's times where I want to journal more than one page. And so I can't do that unless I'm just gonna decorate as I go with my journal. That way, um, I'm not like, oh, this holiday is no longer here, but here we are decorating and here we are journaling, right? So, but I can't wait. I cannot wait to get into my new planners and whatnot. Oh, Susan, you saw my new cover, didn't you? The one I got from Etsy. So cute. I was like, I like the style of the Hobonichi covers, but Hobonichi doesn't make a B6 cover. They don't make a B6 planner. So I was like, I need something. So I was like, I didn't want a Moterm because I don't want anything with a little flap on it, right? And so, you know, so I found this seller on Etsy that made really, really pretty covers. And that like tweed one just kept calling out to me. At first, I had like this green one in my cart, but then I kept going back to that tweed one. I was like, I'm just gonna get it because it's so pretty, and it has pockets on the inside, like the oh Jesus, um, did I might have posted it on my Instagram. I might have. If not, you know what? I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. Yes, it is cold. I'll send it to you, Susan. A picture of it because it's so pretty. It's so pretty. And the covers were cheap. They came from China, and it took about 2 weeks from the time it shipped to get to me. So it didn't take that long. It didn't take that long because I was tracking it, and all of a sudden it showed up. I was like, oh, okay. Because it didn't get shipped like with the post office. It just like there was like just a driver that dropped it off at my house because I didn't know how it was being shipped. I could track it, but I didn't know what company was delivering it. And then my husband was like, I think Amazon dropped off a package. I was like, Amazon? I was like, I didn't order anything. And he's like, well, yeah, somebody in a car. I was like, so I went out there. I was like, oh, that's my planner cover. Didn't know it was coming today. So that was a nice surprise. And so yeah, I will. I'll send you a picture of it when I get home, and I'll link you the seller because they also sent me like like some stickers, so like some plant stickers to go along with it, like some freebies. And I was like, oh, this is cute. And so they sell lots of things. Like they sell ornaments and everything, not just covers and stickers. And so yeah. Whew. But yes, we're getting ready to go back home because by the time I get home, I've been trying to do at least 40 minutes of walking whenever we get the chance to walk, to do at least 40 minutes. And that was my goal this week, and we have surpassed that goal. So I am proud of myself. And next week is to work on my hydration. I need to be better at it. I need to be a lot better at drinking water. I'm pretty good. I drink water all day, but I have not been doing as well as I should be doing when it comes to my water intake. So I've been working on it this week to be better. And so next week I am golden, right? So yes, your girl does have goals. I do have goals. Contrary to what you may have heard, you know. So I thought about sewing from some fabric covers, not anything. Oh, you know what? Hey, if you can make them yourself, that's the way to go because then you don't have to worry about spending all this money on different covers and everything. And then the good thing about you making your own, then the good thing about, come on, the good thing about you making your own covers is like, say you don't want to use it as a cover anymore, you can like, what's the thing that takes the stitches apart? You can use it for something else. See, my mom is talented like that. Like she's always sewing something, and she's always sewing something and making something and everything. Like my mom has an entire room dedicated to her to crafting and planning. Like my mom likes, she doesn't plan like we planner girls do. Like, but yeah. But I am home. I'm gonna get off of here, spend some time with my husband. Keyless entry for the win, y'all. Okay. All right, come on, let's go. Let's go. Good boy. All right, y'all. I'm getting off of here. I will see y'all later. Bye.